Your creativity is something you need and use in all aspects of your life, but it does require a high energy level to produce the best results. The fact is, the more creative you are, the easier it is to solve problems, and the more competitive you therefore tend to be as well. Having said all that, is there a best time of day when you can expect to be more creative, allowing you to blast through problems or produce great new ideas? Let's explore 3 reasons why the early stages of most days are the most fertile in terms of thinking creatively for most people. Clutter-free mind. Upon arising from what was hopefully a good night's rest, your mind is normally not cluttered from the events of the day. Approaching any situation with the ability to easily focus on it therefore gives you a huge advantage, and along with a high energy level, it's likely your efforts will be very productive. Think about a typical day and how it may unfold. The news, a phone call, or even the most innocent occurrence all tend to populate your thinking as the day progresses. When this occurs, your reaction time tends to slow, and the thoughts occupying your mind tend to suppress your creativity. Additionally, our minds usually continue to try and solve lingering problems in a subliminal manner when we are at rest. Our thoughts and the solutions we come up with when sleeping are still fresh in our minds upon awakening, thus allowing for the opportunity to take immediate action on them. Energy level. After arising from a night of rest, your body always feels better than it did the night before, but the mind benefits as well. Having a high energy level increases your ability to focus and to stay that way until the matter at hand has been resolved. Fatigue will definitely slow down how you perform. Physically, however, the effects it has on your ability to think are more subtle, but just as debilitating. When tired, your ability to concentrate is compromised, yet it's not as noticeable simply because we tend to find other things less challenging to occupy our time, so we still think we are being productive. The early bird is stress-free. Having the benefit of an early start leaves you plenty of time to learn, organize, and even troubleshoot any problems that arise. Lacking sufficient time to address these needs merely places more stress on you, thereby further challenging your ability to be more creative in your thinking. The most fertile and imaginative mind is one that has the ability to singularly focus on the subject at hand without having to deal with additional stress factors. Just the simple task of driving a car can be made more difficult and dangerous when your mind is occupied with other issues. Your creativity is something you count upon, and is quite often something you use just about every day. Whether you are trying to solve a stubborn problem, or devise new strategies or ways to get things done, all this comes easily when you are at your most creative. Our discussion above focuses on why the early part of the day, when you have a high energy level, is most likely when your imagination and creativity are at their best. We all know our bodies perform better with the right amount of rest, so why should our minds be any different?